takes the mathematical prowess, so to speak. It's where it separates the mathematicians from the cryptographers, the ones that have the knowledge to explore this art and to design a cipher, the ones that really know what they're doing. That pretty much concludes this. This is rendering equal probability via deterministic output. It's like I said, it sort of explores the other end of the spectrum from one-time pads, which was a fairly popular but infamous during the 1917 era, otherwise known as the Vernam cipher. Was there any questions? All right. Well, I appreciate your time. Hope you enjoy it. Any questions? Okay. All right. Sure. I'll get it from you. It is available at securityforms.com. Oh, sorry. Like I said, it is available at securityforms.com. We got the sites based in, we got .co UK, so you can pick up a copy there. But I will have this published soon, and I am working on the book, which is going to explore the basically cryptographic protocols. And I'm working alongside Philip Zimmerman and to do an outline on the OpenPGP specification and the adaptation of that to in a wide-scale use in an asymmetric environment. But that book should be available shooting for January. It's going to be approximately 400 pages, and more than likely we'll publish this along with some other side notes in cryptography. So it will be available on your, Barnes and Noble, Amazon, stuff of that nature. All right, we'll do it. Anything else? All right, appreciate it.